Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf and Gondor, and we are heading north into Heneth Anun to look for a lookout spot, actually northeast of Heneth Anun, where we are going to find a nice place to check things out and to see if we can spot whether or not the enemy is planning an ambush for us. And let's try here. Hello there.
Do you see that?
Look to the distance and see. Alright, I'll take a look. Well, it looks like there's something happening to the northeast.
Did you see that?
I believe I saw movement over there, among the trees to the northeast. Let us make our way there and see if our eyes play tricks on us, or if there is some foe lying in wait. That is the pass of Cirith Negin, and my people have long used it to surprise our foes. They may seek to turn the tables on us and use our own ambush spot against us. Alright, well then. I suppose I should head out there and try to be discreet. Try to be as small as possible, which for a hobbit shouldn't be too difficult. Well, maybe if I weren't carrying around a brace of javelins, a spear, and a shield, I might be able to be a little bit quieter. Hey, you outran me.
That is what I suspected. Our enemies seek to ambush King Elisar.
As he expects to ambush us as we march north, and they plan to use our own ambush location for that purpose. What an insult to Gondor that would be. Yeah, that would be an insult, alright. So, let's have a look. Yeah, looks like someone's planning an ambush out there. Alright, I'll go and inform Aragorn. Aragorn. We looked up ahead, and yes, it looks like the enemy's planning an ambush out there.
The rangers of Ithilien have spoken to me of that pass.
Thank you for your report, Pineleaf. I wondered if our foes will seek to mount a final resistance on our march, and it seems as if they will attempt it at Cirith Negin. The rangers of Ithilien have spoken to me on the pass. They have often used it to surprise unwary foes, and it was there they recently ambushed a marching force accompanied by a fearsome Mumak and drove the beast from the bonds of its handlers. The creature stampeded from Cirith Negin and away from the war, and now there is no whisper of it. Will the orcs seek to do the same to the host of the west? They cannot be allowed to succeed in this, Pineleaf. No, they shouldn't.
We will need skill and stealth if we are to ambush the ambushers.
If we are to ambush the ambushers, we will need a small force of skilled hunters and trackers who can move stealthily through the woods unseen. Hethradir, by the lookout point above the Forbidden Pool, will know which of the rangers of Ithilien will be best suited for this purpose. Some of my kin will want to take part in this adventure as well. Speak to Dagras at the cave of Heneth Anun, and he will assemble these others. Alright, so now we have to go in and see who wishes to come along for this fun little jaunt. Assuming they consider it to be a fun little jaunt rather than a big annoyance or anything like that. Well, I'm sure there are plenty of people here who would jump at a chance to kill a few more orcs. That just seems to be the way things go sometimes. Oh yeah, I didn't realize how much it twisted. Ooh, look at that. Hello there. We are preparing an ambush against the orcs who are planning to ambush us, and they are wondering if you knew the best ones to bring along.
I will choose rangers and help band that are up to this task.
I have heard that a force of orcs in Easterlings seeks to waylay King Elisar's army as he proceeds northward to the pass. These monsters and their foul allies are monstrous fools if they think to use their own tricks against us. This is the land of the moon, and many of the moons have risen and set in my life. Still, I am here, Faramir's most loyal friend, and I will aid him until I breathe my very last. Younger men you will find, quicker perhaps, but none will know this land as I do. It is neither my lot nor my desire to be in anything but this. I will lead our men into the woods and against our foes, and back again. I will choose rangers of our band that are up to the task. Excellent! Now, I need to find one of Aragorn's kin. Ah, Daggerus! Aragorn wishes to have a party led to go against a orc force, and we're wondering if you'd like to join us.
I will find others of my people who wish to help.
I am no stranger to errands of secrecy, Pineleaf, and I know that neither are you. There was once a time when I would say we could have handled this ambush by ourselves, but there is wisdom in being prepared. I will find others of my people who wish to help, and we will have greater chance of success if they are beside us on the secret field. Battle on the open plain is very different from forest fighting. I will not say it would be a relief to engage in the latter once again, but every man in the company has seen enough of the former by now to last him until the end of his days. Oh, we're right about that. Hello, Legolas. You wanted to say something?
I hope you're planning to ask me to join on this endeavor.
I do not want to be left out of such an adventure as this. Perhaps Aragorn asked for me by name, and you only thought he asked for Daggerus instead? Oh, I'll gladly accompany you to ambush the ambushers, my friend. Tell me when you are ready and we can leave. Right. Then let us go.
Orcs and Easterlings have set a trap for the host of the West, but now we seek to foil the ambush before it can be sprung.
Gimli. I wasn't expecting you to be on this mission. We have come a long way round to Cirith Negin, Pineleaf, and now we are in position to surprise the orcs and Easterlings before they attack Aragorn's host. We will descend upon them full-throated fury and send them screaming back to their own lands or to death! No, Gimli. We must maintain our secrecy and remain quiet as we approach. What? But Gandalf said he wanted us to make noise. You cannot expect us to charge into battle without a battle cry? The orcs will have a picket north of the pass. You and Pineleaf need to defend them. Silently. Maybe you could whisper your battle cries, Gimli. Whisper! All right, Pineleaf. Let us find these enemy pickets. Quietly. Orcs are close, Pineleaf.
Khazad, Amin.
Yeah. Whisper them like that. Ah, very good. Right, any more? Oh, another scout.
Baruch Khazad.
Quietest Baruch Khazad I've ever heard. I think we've been unnoticed so far. Alright, good. And let's continue. Oh, more. Shh.
Kazad! Kazad!
Yeah, Kazad, Kazad, Kazad! New deed, Eastern Slayer. Oh, good grief. Oh, wait. Ah, hello there. The Rangers are in position, Pineleaf, and so too are the elves. Now, we just need someone to give the signal to attack. Why don't you walk down the road behind Kirith Nagan and let our enemies know that they have been outmaneuvered? The time for stealth is over. Oh boy, Gimli will love that. We are ready to launch our attack. Alright. Your attack will be the signal for the rest of us. Finally, no more sneaking around. Let's go. Oh yes. As soon as you say that no more sneaking around, Gimli's all for it.
Kazad Imeno!
Yeah, that sounds more like Gimli. Now let's go. Oops. I think they're dead. Victory! Well done, Gimli. You were as quiet as anyone should have expected, my friend. Haha. Well then, we've taken care of that. We have victory! The enemy has been dispersed, and will no longer pose a threat to the hosts of the West. Thank you for your heroism, Pineleaf. I must also thank your friend Gimli as well, both for the swing of his axe and the stillness of his tongue during our approach. I know that dwarves enjoy to bellow, and keeping his quiet must not have been easy. We have all done a service for Aragorn this day. I am glad to have made the road safe for our host. That's right, I'm glad too. That was quite a jump.
We dispersed our foes, but do you think it was too easy?
And thanks to our efforts and those of our friends, the hosts of the West will now be able to proceed safely through Kirith Nagan. And yet, my mind turns over and over upon an idea that will not leave me in peace. We foiled the ambush and dispersed our foes, true, but does this seem to have been too easy? Certainly our friends in Ithilien have ambushed many foes from that spot with success, but our efforts on our part of the orcs to the easterlands does not seem to have had any real chance of victory. Their force was too disorganized to cause us any trouble at all. Indeed, it seems to me that even had we stumbled unknowingly into the trap, we still might have survived to rout our foes. Did you mention this concern to Aragorn? There's something peculiar about all this. Yes. Right. Something peculiar about this. Well, let's see what Aragorn has to say about that. Alright, Aragorn, we have returned successfully, but we are wondering if the ambush was a bit easy to thwart.
Dagras is troubled by the ease with which the ambush was upset.
I think there is an answer for that, though it might not soothe his worries. I deem that the chief purpose of that ambush was to encourage us to keep on our course, to draw us on with a false estimate of the enemy's weakness. If it did cause us harm, so much the better. But I think it unlikely that it was intended to do anything other than as a feint of our strength and to bring us on with confidence. Ooh. Alright. You're right, it doesn't ease anything.
Go to Bar Tarnaher and learn what the Rangers know of the road ahead.
Do not let my assessment challenge your resolve, my friend. That the enemy believes that he has us at a disadvantage means that he prepares to seize the bait and fall into the trap that we have set for him. We must not give him any sign that his real danger lies elsewhere, or we will endanger more than our lives. All of Middle-earth is at risk. And so we continue. There is a tower to the northwest of Henethanoon, a ruin called Bar Tarnaher. From there the Rangers of Ithilien have launched many strikes upon the orcs. Go with Legolas and Gimli to Bar Tarnaher and learn what the Rangers at that place know of the road ahead. And what will we find there? Well, that's what we'll find out in the next episode of Pineleaf in Gondor.